Mercutio, let's retire, for the day is hot, and the Capulets abroad. And if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl, for now these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of those fellows that, when he enters the confines of a tavern, claps me his sword upon the table and says, God, send me no need of thee, and by the operation of the second cup, draws it on the drawer, when indeed there is no need.
Am I like such a fellow?
Come, come, thou art as hot a jack in thy mood as any in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody, and as soon moody to be moved.
And what two?
Nay, and there are two such, for we should have none shortly, for one shall kill the other. Thou, why, thou wilt quarrel with the man who hath a hair more or a hair less in his beard than thou hast. Thou wilt quarrel with the man for cracking nuts, for no other reason but because thou hast hazel eyes. What eye but such an eye should spy out such a quarrel? Thy head is as full of quarrels as an egg is full of meat, and yet thy adel hath been beaten as an adel hath beaten an egg, for quarreling. Thou wilt quarrel with the man for coughing in the street, for awakening a dog that hath lain asleep in the sun. Didst thou not fall out with the tailor for wearing his new doublet before Easter, and another for wearing his new shoes with an old ribbon, and yet thou tutor me for quarreling?
And I were so apt to quarrel as any thou art, but any man should buy the fee simple of my life for an hour and a quarter.
The fee simple? Oh, simple.
By my head, here come the Capulets.
By my heel, I care not.
Follow me close, for I will speak to them. Gentlemen, good Ian, a word with one of you.
But one word with one of us, couple it with something, make it a word and a blow.
You'll find me apt enough to that, sir, and you will give me occasion.
You could take occasion without giving.
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort? What dost thou make us minstrels? And make minstrels of us. Look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick. This shall make us dance. Dance. Zounds. Consort.
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw unto some private place and reason coldly with your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes are made to look, so let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure, I.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man.
But I'll be hanged, sir, if he wear your livery. Nary, go before the field. He'll be your follower. Your worship in that sense shall call him man.
Romeo, the love I bear for thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage. To such a greeting, villain am I none. Therefore, farewell, I see thou knowest me not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injury that thou hast done me. Therefore, turn and draw.
I do protest I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise. Thou shalt know the reason of my love. And so, good Capulet, whose name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Alastocata carries it away. Tybalt, you rat-catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good, king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives, that I shall make bold withal. And this shall use me to beat down the rest of the 8. Will you pluck with your sword the rest of the pitchers out of thy ears?
I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, put thy rapier up. Beat down their weapons. Gentlemen, for shame, forbear this outrage. Tybalt Mercutio, the prince hath especially forbidden bandying in Verona Street. Hold, Tybalt, good Mercutio.
Away, Tybalt! I am hurt, a plague of both the houses. I am sped. Is he gone and hath nothing?
What? Art thou hurt?
Aye, a scratch. Marry, 'tis enough. Where is my page? Go, villain, fetch me a surgeon.
Courage, man, the hurt cannot be much.
No, 'tis not so deep as the well, nor so wide as a church door, but 'tis enough, 'twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I am peppered, I warrant, for this world. Plague of both your houses, zounds, a dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat to scratch a man to sleep. Why the devil came in between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Into some housemaid, Romeo, a plague of both your houses. They have made worms' meat out of me, I have it, in soundly tuned, your houses.
This gentleman, the Princess dear ally, my very friend, has got his mortal hurt. In my behalf, my reputation slain, and with Tybalt slander, Tybalt dead an hour, hath been my kinsman. O sweet Juliet, thy beauty hath made me affected, and has made my temper soften valor's steel. Oh, Romeo, Romeo! Brave Mercutio is dead! The gallant spirit that hath aspired the clouds to a time like to scorn the earth. Black fate, on more days doth deepen. This but begins slow, others must end. Here comes the furious Tybalt back again. Alive in triumph, and Mercutio slain. Away to heaven, respected and plenty. And fire-eyed fury be my conduct now. Now, Tybalt, take the villain back again. That late thou gavest me, poor Mercutio's soul, is but a little way above our heads, staying for thy company. Either thou or I or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy, that didst consort him here, shalt with him hence.
This shall determine that.
Tybalt, that murderer, which way ran he? There lies that Tybalt. Up, sir, go with me. I charge thee in the prince's name. Obey.
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
O noble prince, I can discover all of the unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. There lies the man slain by young Romeo, who slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin, oh my brother's child. Oh prince, oh cousin, husband. Oh, the blood is spilled in my dear kinsman. Prince, as thou art thy, for blood of our shed, blood of Montague. Oh cousin, oh cousin.
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt here slain, who Romeo's hands did slay. Romeo spoke him fair, bade he be thanked. How nice the quarrel was, and urged withal, your high displeasure all of this uttered. With gentle breath, calm looks, knees humbly bowed, could not take truce in the unruly spleen of Tybalt, deaf to peace, and that he tilts. With piercing steel at bold Mercutio's breast, who all is hot, turns deadly point to point. And with a martial scorn, one hand beats cold death aside, and the other sends it back to Tybalt, whose dexterity retorts it. And Romeo, he cries aloud, hold friends, friends part, and swifter than his tongue, his agile arm beats down their fatal point. And twixt he rushes, underneath whose arm, an envious thrust from Tybalt hits the life of stout Mercutio, and then Tybalt fled. But by and by comes back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge, and tooth they go like lightning, for ere I could draw to part them was stout Tybalt slain. And as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, and let Benvolio die.